Okay. Let's see. Okay, we are live. Alright, let's sit you guys down here. Hopefully you can hear me. Alright. Oh, there's Mama Swift. Hi, Mama Swift. Ah, and Sin. Hi, Sin. Alright. Let's see. What should I start with first? Start with Atlanticus and the progress on Atlanticus? Hi. Jan. Let's see. Yes, Atlanticus. Here we go. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I'm sideways because, let's see. Hold on. I'll just unplug my phone then. Alright. There we go. Alrighty. Hey, Taffy. Alright, so here is my progress so far on Atlanticus. And this is the beginning of, what do I want to say? Part 5, I think, or part 4? Let's see. It's hard to tell sometimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6? No, not 6. Not part 6, for sure. Alright. I just hope I don't run out of yarn, which I don't think I will, but that is Atlanticus. So that's in the Joe tote bag. Hi, Sin, and hi, Cindy, and hi, Judy. Hi, Jojo. Okay. So that's that. Now, next. Let's see. What have I got in here? Oh, yes. Some yarn that I bought. I was in Alabama a couple times. Can't. Hi. Love the bag. Thank you, Judy. So I was in Atlanta, or not Atlanta, I was going to Atlanta, and I met up with Jennifer, and we did some shopping. Retail therapy. Yes. Very important, retail therapy. So, Hobby Lobby. What did I get at Hobby Lobby? My Yarn Bee. Sugar Wheel. And it's called Minted Macaroon. Which doesn't make sense. It's not green. It's all blues. For hat, not hate. Woohoo, yarn. Yes, yarn. And then I got an I Love This yarn, which is blues in the ombre. It was a 30% off week, so. Oh, and then I couldn't resist. You know me in purples. Purples, and that's the pigment and fiber. The little tiny little mini skeins. And this is called Lavender Days. The only thing is, correct me if I'm wrong, but this one here should go on the bottom. Don't we think, ladies? Because it's light, you know, light, and then it jumps all the way to this, and then it goes back to light. I think when I work with it, I'm going to flip-flop these bottom two. But, ooh, it's so soft. Let's see, this one is 60% acrylic, 20% wool, and 20% nylon. Ooh, yes it should, Jan said. And Sin said, yep. So that was my small little Hobby Lobby yarn. Oh, and I have a tweed. that I bought too, a blue tweed that I worked with. So that was Hobby Lobby. This was when I was at Walmart shopping one day for groceries, and I had to hit the yarn aisle. Oh, Mandala Sparkle. Mandala Sparkle. And again, when I see... But is that my Josie talking? I mean, if you're ombreing, you have to ombre right. You can't just jump around all willy-nilly. I mean, I don't think it's a... like, I mean, I don't know. This doesn't bother me because it's not an ombre. It's all different colors. This is fine. You know, oh, and this is Aquila. It might be, I mean, it just depends. If it's an ombre and it's meant to look like an ombre, it definitely has to stay, like, lighter, the lightest to the darkest. It can't just, like, all flip-flop and do all willy-nilly things around and all that. That no. It's got to be, like, in the way it's supposed to go. Yes, sparkle. Yes, it is. It's pretty. I did a blanket for my mom in another sparkle color, Draco, and that was like much softer pastel-y, you know, but it was like all the purple, light, extremely light purple, pink, green, blue, very soft tones. Okay, so what else did I get? Oh, and then the second time I went and I got to see Niffer, we hit up the Michaels that time because I had heard that the Red Heart yarn was discontinuing. Look at this, getting buried in yarn. He'll have to excuse him. He's like, this is my spot, Mom. So... this, I don't know what's going on with Red Heart. You know, I don't know if this is coming back, rebranded. I don't know if it's gone for good. But this was clearanced out at Michael's. Red Heart, it's a wrap. And it was all the other ones, too, that if your Michael's had it, it was clearanced out for $5. So this is just the regular, it's a wrap. Not the rainbow. So this is just the one strand. And that is about as small of a yarn as I've ever worked with. You know? So I got this blue. Let's see. Documentary. And I think I got a couple of that one and a couple of another one. Yeah, I got the black. Very nice neutral palette here. So this would be like if you were making a shawl to go out, you could hold like a nice little sparkle streamer with it too and hold the two together. Yeah, I know, Joe. It's Nicole from Addicted to Yarn. It's like one of her favorite yarns to work with too, and she went and she did hers shopping too, and she got what she could get. Okay, and then I got this one here, which is Action, which I don't know, is that like a charcoal gray or is that a black? Does somebody else have this color? I can't quite tell with the lighting in here. So it's not as dark as this one. Hi, Carrie. This one here, I don't know if I think if it's just like a lighter, like an off black. Is there such thing as off black? You think it's brown? It could be, Joe, but it's such a dark brown. It almost looks black, but not quite as black as this one. Alright, so those were the Red Heart. It's a wrap that I got. What else? Oh, so those actually, my brother, I sent my brother to pick these out. Yes, I sent my brother yarn shopping. Yeah, all the girls in here are like, what? What are you talking about? Why would men know what to go for yarn? Well, this is how I explain it to him as a dude. Okay? Red Heart, that's the company. It's a wrap. That's the brand of yarn. Hey, TT. So I said, think of it like a car. This is your car here, so like a Toyota. And then this here is like the make. You know, a Prius. A Toyota Prius. That's how I explained it to him. So he would know what to look for and how to find it and all that. So he picked those out for me. And when I got home, I wanted to find the color that nobody seemed to have on any shelves. It's not the really dark and bright pink and purple color, which is called Romance or Romantic or something like that. There's a softer palette color with pink and purple, and I think it's called Drama. And that's the one I was trying to find, but nobody seemed to have it. But as I was shopping there, you know, you're scanning with your Michaels, you know, app and stuff like that, and you're just seeing what's ringing up on sale and what's not. Well, anytime it says that they can't find the code on your app, it makes me suspicious, because that tells me that chances are it's on sale or it's clearanced out. My sloth pajamas. So this is what I found. See? And this is a Caron skinny cake. And I'm sure all of you know the Caron skinny cakes are a 3-weight yarn. And when they change out colors, they discontinue the older colors. Well, these were a seasonal color. And this is chocolate chip. Chocolate chip. And ladies, you'll never guess how much this Caron cake cost. How much is this normally at your Michaels? $9.99, $10.99, depending on where you're at. Right? This at my Michaels in Connecticut wasn't $9.99. It wasn't $6.99. Yeah, Oreos. Yeah. Wasn't $3.99 either, ladies. This cake was 99 cents. This was 99 cents. So at the first store, I think I found 4 of them or 5 of them. Because look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 skinny cakes. That's exactly Mama Swift. Once I found like 5 at the first store, I was like, I have to find others of this color. And 8 of this color would give me, let's see, so 795 yards, 5 yards short of 800. 8 times 8 is 64. So 6,400 minus, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 8 of them. 8 times 5 is 40. So 40 yards short of 6,400 yards. I've been holding out. Actually, I didn't find these, Jen, until I got home to Connecticut. Because I was looking for that other colorway that we found in Alabama, the Rosewater colorway. So, this here is amazing. Show off, math show off. No, Joe. I always been good at numbers. So that was all in the same colorway. I was so excited. And then I found this one last color that they had. You see that, Nif? You see that, John? Ooh. And this one was Frosted Blue. And there's enough in here to do like a lightweight shawl or something like that. I wonder, since it's so much blue, you might be able to get away with a hat for Hat Not Hate too on this one. So that was my Michaels hauls when I went home. I wonder what that, I don't think I took my other yarn out of it, so that means my other yarn is here somewhere. Thanks. I mean, you know, I always try to find yarn on sale or on a discount, or I honestly, I put it this way. I don't give myself a yarn budget, right? But I also don't pay full price for any yarn, ever. Because they need us. We can find other places to go get yarn. So if you're gonna stay and you're gonna price it up here, I'm not gonna spend my money. You know, I work too hard for it. So that's why I look for sales, I look for clearance. I don't buy it if it's not something I'm going to work with. I subscribe to the emails. I get tips from other people. And I just watch. And you kind of like, if you see that new colors are coming out for something, for a line of yarn, then expect discontinued colors. So it's like a kind of balancing act. You know, so I always keep in touch with everything. I always look. I'm always looking for a good sale. I'm always looking for clearance. I don't give myself like, oh, I'm going to allow myself this much money a month in yarn. No, I don't do that to myself. You watch and you enable. Well, I mean, if it's a really, really good sale, I try not to let it go by without letting people know. Because you never know if they might need that particular yarn. Like, anybody that does donations, 4-weight yarn, they're always looking for cheap 4-weight acrylic yarn. You know, so if I see something that's a really good buy, like, let's take a Karen 1-pounder, for example, and I know that I can find a sale for it and it's like $5.50 for a Karen 1-pounder, I will tell people about it, you know, or anything else, you know, anything else that I know that people might be looking for. I mean, I'm sure everybody's talking about Hobby Lobby right now and the start of the clearance and all that, and I can't stop because I'm in a truck and I can't check every single Hobby Lobby for clearance. That's not practical for me. So you will never see like a Hobby Lobby clearance haul for me because I can't do it. But if I get an email from Premier and it's a DK anti-pilling colors and they're 4 for $10, I'm going to let my people know, you know. That's a great buy. 4 for $10 for that yarn is amazing. Sweet rolls, they just did it for sweet rolls not that long ago. So it's just, you have to kind of like just wait, because they're always going to want you to fork up that dough. I don't know. Mama Swift, 10 yarny things about me. Do you mind shooting me the questions while I'm on live here? I'll answer them while I'm sitting here. I mean, I'm pretty sure one of the questions was, what's your favorite color? Everybody knows that. I mean, it's purple. What was another one? What's your favorite style of yarn? Yeah, favorite color is purple. Yeah, Joe, favorite color. Purple, definitely purple. I mean, I don't have a color that I dislike per se. I just am not drawn to certain colors. Favorite weight, you know, that has changed, Madonna. Before I started doing these very elaborate hooked on sunshine patterns, I would have told you a bulky 5, but now that has changed. My favorite weight of yarn is a DK now. Favorite style? I'm not a fan of very loosely plied yarn. So I like a good twist on my yarn. Or a roving, which is completely unspun. Does that make sense? You know which one? I'm talking about those 4 strands. Hi! What's your favorite fiber? I like anything that's soft. I have carpal tunnel, so these fingers, all 4 of them, are always pins and needles. So if I have a funny feeling in my fingers, I can't work with that yarn. What favorite brand can you get easily? Oh, that's Premier. That's been, I mean, because the other one you can't really get easily anymore, and that was Stitch Studio, and that was when AC Moore existed. But now it's, I would say, Premier. I love the Premier anti-pilling. I love Premier. There's very few Premier yarns that I do not like. When I first started crocheting, all I ever worked with was Red Heart and Karen. Favorite yarn store, brick and mortar. Well, brick and mortar where I live in Connecticut was easy at one point. I could choose from AC Moore, I could choose from Hobby Lobby, I could choose from Joann's, and I could choose from Michael's at one point. All within 10 minutes of my house. And I always preferred AC Moore. They knew how to throw sales. They were the best. Now that AC Moore is gone, I tend to gravitate more towards Joann's because they do better sales as of right now than Michael's. Michael's, we'll see what happens with Apollo and their takeover with them. Hopefully they'll get their sales. Do you keep scrap yarn? Mama Swift, don't spank me. I don't need that. No, I really don't. I mean, I live in a truck. I mean, no, I don't. I use as much as I can, all the way, you know, and then if I could do something else with it, I'll do it. But those little pieces, you know, 12 inches, 2 feet, no, not really. What is your favorite thing to knit or crochet? Hats for charity, for Hat Not Hate, which is why I have so much blue yarn, and very intricate blankets. I've gotten addicted to Hooked on Sunshine. If you could crochet or knit one last thing for the rest of your life, what would it be, and what yarn would you use? Spank you. Well, Mama Swift, is a big believer of using every single piece of scrap yarn. I can understand that because that's, you know, my person who taught me, she used all of her yarn. There was never any wasting of any yarn, which she made a lot of granny squares. So obviously you can use up all those scrap pieces in a granny square. Well, I would make hats. As long as Shira is going to continue her campaign for anti-bullying for Hat Not Hate, I would keep crocheting blue hats. That would be, I mean, because that's never a bad thing to do good in the world. And I think tickets for the spanking. Oh, God. I mean, listen, I just can't. I mean, this space in this truck is super, super tiny. And Blizzard sheds enough as it is. And then if you have like these little pieces of scrap yarn, LOL, everywhere. I mean, oh my God. I try to make use out of it. I don't just throw any old thing of scrap out, but, you know, when it gets down to like where there's no sense in me tying it in and continuing it, because I'm only going to get like one little round of stitches that no. Oh, now you go pop some tags. I don't know who to tag. I never would know who to tag. Anybody out there that is wanting to answer the 10 Yarny questions, because last time I did 10 questions, I accidentally miscounted and I answered more than 10. And I was like, we can make money for sharing selling tickets to my spanking? Yeah, and I don't make amigurumi. That's probably why I don't keep my scraps, to be honest, because I don't need it for stuffing. You know, I mean, that's what I was thinking. Oh, since internet went down. So yeah, 10 yarny things about me. I'm just crazy. I do probably have a little bit of Joe CD in me, because there's just certain things that I can deal with and certain things that I can't deal with, you know. And if it's like I said, that purple yarn, that's got to ombre properly. If it doesn't ombre properly, my mind's in a tailspin. What else, ladies? Any other ideas? Any questions? A little? Yes, Gia. Not bad, though, because the Liliana blanket that I made, I didn't color control that at all. You can ask JoJo on that one. Wherever it ended, I tied in a new skein in the same color, and I just let it go. I did not color control that one. Atlanticus, the reason why I'm color controlling this Atlanticus is because the colors are so bold and bright in that yarn colorway that I'm using. That, I mean, I tried to just start it and go and go and go, and I knew by the 5th round of that, I was like, oh no, this ain't gonna work for me. These colors are too bright, too bold, too dramatic. They have to be color controlled. The yarn I used for Moms, it was so soft, so muted, and it just it was like just came right off the cake so naturally. Like, honestly, I don't think I'll color control this. Here, this neutral colors. Your head didn't explode. Haha, just messing with you. Yeah, Mama Swift, I think it had more to do with you didn't end your thing in the corners, right? Is that what I'm not... Like when you started your new cake, it was like in the middle of the round, the middle of the row? Gasp! Yeah, I'm wondering if that might not have had something to do with it. Like, if you knew you were coming to the end, like, I mean, I think, I don't even remember. I know, I remember seeing you just tying it in. But, like, when I tied mine in, it didn't create that jagged edge going up. So, what are we thinking, ladies? Should I, do, Yaya's Boy with this? And maybe, give it to Jaxie and Mama Swift for their auction? Three Yayas? Or, Joe, you're not think I can get it done in time? I think this would be... This would be gorgeous in a Hooked on Sunshine. Mama Swift says yes. Oh, I better get to hooking. Then what do we... I think I'm going to get off this live because this is longer than I normally go for a video of mine. And I'm going to start Yaya's Boy. I think I'm going to pull from this outside color. Tag Sin. Sin's already been tagged, I thought. What do we think? Start from the center? That light color right there and go out? All the way down in there? This... I think that's what I'll do. Alright, I'm going to say goodbye, everybody. I have been. That's what I thought. That's why I'm not tagging anybody. Let's say, it's a free-for-all. Boom, boom, boom. It's a free-for-all. Whoever wants to do the 10 yarny things about them, tag your it. Alright, everybody. Oh, we'll say goodbye. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Bye. Alright. Blizzard saying goodbye. Right, BB? What's our tag? Remember to enjoy your coffee, enjoy your crochet, and certainly enjoy your cuddles. Bye, everybody. Love you. See you soon.